Hey, what's up? Thanks again for coming back to HK Recording Co. You may have wondered, hey, this is HK Recording Co. I haven't seen much Recording Co. Well, that's because we didn't film in the studio many times because the light isn't very good. So today's mission is actually to hit the hardware store. We're gonna go see if we can find a little halogen light that they said is only 17 bucks on their website. What's your take on that, John? Too late, so we're on the way there right now.
Yeah, check it out.
Well, it's another hot day and we're going to another not Home Depot. Can't see it on my lap. Those are heaters. The guy, there he is right there. Is that the one you're looking for?
Is that the one you guys want to get?
Is that the one I was with? Or do you want to get? Well, the big thing is it's going to be pretty close to us indoors all the time, so 500 watts is a lot, but it's only $4 more. Well, math. More. I think if we're doing video, we should get this light.
Probably
it's
good.
very posh. So the tear up is it going to be the 300 or the 500?
The 150 or the 500.
Oh, 150.
That's
150. I thought it was what? Okay, 500. I feel like this is my little periscope. Well, that was a successful trip. What's your take on that, John? Too late again, bro. You're not very good at being an anchor.
What?
Being an anchor.
What?
Being an anchor.
Oh.
Are you anchoring?
No.
Are you anchoring this news broadcast or not?
I'm shifting.
Manual transmission drivers. All right, we're gonna go back to the studio right now and we're gonna give you a quick tour of the place because you would have seen just a little bit of it in the last vlog that we did with the jam session. And then we'll test out the light and make sure we didn't waste $23. And we'll bring it back and say, hey man, this isn't making us look famous enough. You didn't do your famous pose, dude.
Oh. You're the famous one.
You missed it again. Then he said, let there be light. Wow, this new light is great. It's not even pointing at me. It's literally pointing into the corner and no reflector, nothing. It's just lighting the room up. So welcome inside, everybody. I'm going to give you just a quick little tour of all we've accomplished in just under a year. John is actually outside right now cutting some wood because there's some more projects that we need to finish up and little nipple twists everywhere here and there. It's a working project, still moving. So what this place actually used to be is a auto workshop, and it's about the size of like a 4-car garage. You could easily fit 4 cars in here, even though it's just like 2 doors on the front. You could totally fit 4 cars in here, but the idea was that it was the idea. But the idea was so that it was, you know, 2 cars and enough space for a really big workshop. And there's also an upstairs mezzanine, which we plan on turning into an office, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, what we've done is we've actually used half of the garage, built a wall down the middle in between the 2 opening doors on the outside. One half being the studio, the other half being chaos and construction and what we're hoping to turn into a small lounge area in the years to come. The wall behind me right here is actually the wall built in between the length of the whole building. And then the wall right here is actually 2 walls, double wall with 2 doors. I'll show you that in just a minute. Going into the live room, the recording room. We're sitting in the booth room right now. I'll also give you just a quick little gander at the few toys that we've got in the spot, so let's get going. As you make your entrance inside of HK Recording Co., you are granted with this spectacular view of the hand-built desk that John's dad put together for us. It's absolutely fantastic. And behind me, I've just got some cable laid up on the walls. We've got our poster that we actually take to events, and so far we've taken it to an impressive 0. But hey, we're gonna get it there. This is the piece that John is actually working on right now outside. He's cutting the wood up, and what we're gonna do is store microphone stands up there because it's cut long enough to fit them. Inside of this corner is where we like to record our vocals because we've got these big thick curtains, and we've also got acoustic foaming in behind there. We have our performer stand in the corner. We have the microphone set up. Some people find it a little awkward, but if you've been in a tight little vocal booth, that's even more awkward, so at least you've got some space if you like to do some jamming. I've also got the box for the light, just in case you want to return it. We still got to do some work on this ceiling. All we're really going to do is put some fabric up across there, and then we're going to put some trim up along the edges of these banked in walls because we were trying to remove some of the audio reflection that you get in an empty room. On top of the desk, we've got some KRKs. They're the Gibson edition. When Gibson bought out the company KRK, they made the gold ones. No one really wanted them, so we got lucky and we got them on sale because they're just trying to clear them out. Right here we've got the Mackie MCU Pro. It's fantastic. It's a universal controller, universal DAW controller to be more specific. Novation Launch Key Mini. We got the Mini because we don't have enough space, obviously, for the great big full set. We've got a custom MacBook Pro. It has higher specs than what you can get at Best Buy. And our big old clunkin' Studio Live PreSonus 1642. Fantastically enough as well, John's dad actually did the measurements, and rack mounts can fit right inside these openings on the desk itself. As of right now, we've just got some inputs and some power conditioner. But like I said, this is a whole work in progress, and in the year that we've been working on this, I'm pretty impressed with where we are now. Next up on the list, I want to show you the live room, or the recording room. We've got double door situation, so we've got this solid core, all maple. I'm pretty sure this was maple door. We stained it black. We didn't cut any door handles in it. These are actually just like cupboard handles right there. And what holds it is a set of magnets and also these screen door clamps, which is a great idea. It's just a little clampy poo that holds her shut. So let's take a look. Double doors. Two separate rooms, two separate walls, completely isolated. So we'll make our way into the next one. Oh, look at that. Not quite finished yet. Yes, it's still just primer. This haggard 70s curtain is to just deaden the wall up. We've got some black on the way. So once we close up the room, it's a great little jam spot. That was weird. It's a great little jam spot. This is where I play guitar, this is where Cheddar plays bass, and this is where John plays drums. So it's a double win, you know. We get to record, jam, and run our own little business. Well, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for checking out our studio. Like I said, it is a work in progress. It's just primer on the wall. We've got some nicks and knacks that we got to pick up, but we are operational and in business. If you are a recording artist, in a band, you need a radio ad, everything audio, please consider HK Recording Co. You can email me at hkrecordingco@gmail.com, and we will discuss prices. Just inquire with us about what your product is. We are offering really cheap rates right now because we feel bad about the fact that it's just not so posh. The other end of the studio is still kind of a construction site. Hey, I need that. No signal. We need signal. There we go. We need signal to make sure that, like, you know, we're operational, we're looking good. And we're running audio. The overall goal of this was to obviously start a business and do what we love, which is music. It's a great benefit for us because we have our own space to record our own music, but we can also share our space at a price with other musicians, which we would absolutely love to do. But we also thought, hey, why not make a little YouTube channel, have some fun doing it, make some new friends. We've been doing some skateboarding and some hanging out just because that's what we like to do outside of the studio, but this is really the first taste of inside the studio and showing you around. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. We need to get to 100 so I'm able to edit like the URL and change up the way the page looks. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and SoundCloud. Once again, hkrecordingco@gmail.com if you have any inquiries about your audio project. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome night.